Hello everyone, it's Rita here and thanks for stopping by my channel. Today I'm going to try to make some homemade paper. And the things we're going to be using is freezer paper, stamps that maybe have just a little flowery design, some kind of a stays-on ink which will not smear because we're going to be stamping on the shiny side. And actually you're supposed to have a crayon, you know, a color of a crayon that you want to use, but I don't have any crayons, so I use some of my melting wax. I just I'll show you how it works. And let's see, you need some kind of like seeds, not seeds, but I mean herbs that are like, this is dill, or you could use tea from tea bags, or you know, something like that, rosemary, whatever you have. And in this one I'm going to try to incorporate some of these leaves as well. Oh, and you need a paper bag, and you need white, oops, got to get that part out. You need white tissue paper. I hope I have enough here. Maybe I'll have to get a new one, because I was playing around because I did this video a while back, and the video didn't work, and it didn't record. So I never did it again. But I wanted to try it because I always like that handmade paper feel. Sometimes, you know, like mulberry paper, or you know, something that's got texture to it. So to start off, I should have crumpled this earlier. I'll crumple it really quick. You don't have to listen to it. You crumple up your white tissue paper. Okay, this is not made with napkins, but no. I hope my tissue paper doesn't look too, it's Dollar Tree, and sometimes it has a gray tone to it. But anyway, let's get started. So the first thing we need to do, if you want, and I'm going to give you her link to where I saw this, because she did one with freezer paper, and she did one with napkins that she used with starch to make the napkin paper. And her name is, or her channel, I don't know what her name is Chasing Paper. Very simple. And she's very popular. I didn't know about her. So you can go in here. I forgot to bring the water. You can go in here and make it grungy if you want. I don't think I'm going to do that, because the last time I was using this oxide and I spritzed it with water to give another effect. That was on the napkins. All the oxide bled. So I don't want that to happen. So I'm not going to do that until after, maybe. So let me get my stays on. Here is what we're going to use first. And I hate this because it just is very inky. So these are just kind of, see, they're just smeary too. I'm just going to randomly, oh boy, it's really smeary. I don't know why people like this. I guess because it sticks to stuff that's, you know, I don't know. All right. And then maybe I can put a few of these. I'm not going to do the whole leaf. I'm just going to do part of it. And I didn't cut this paper to size or anything. If you want to, you could do that. I'm trying to make this more random. It's hard to random. Okay. Whoops, smeary. Okay. That's enough of that ink. Let me see if I can wipe this off on something. Oh, don't I have anything? Okay. And you will need a hot iron because we got to melt this. Okay. So now, hopefully that will dry so we don't have it messed up. I'm trying to think what step was next. Hold on, let me just, okay. Okay, so you need to have this shiny side up and stencil, or I mean stamp on that. And now we're going to add some crayon marks, and I was cutting on that one, but I'll just do this. Now the thing with these, I'm using my, what do you call that, peeler from the kitchen. And I'm just flaking off some of this. A crayon would be easier because, first of all, this is pretty tough, this wax. Crayon would melt better. Okay, that might be enough. And then these need to be broken up into small pieces because when they're I don't know, this is pretty big. When they are ironed on, the wax will spread out and then you'll have more globs. But even though you do have more globs, it kind of looks like flowers. I'm just going to keep going with these. This is actually pretty fast. It's just the time it takes to get everything out, I think. All right, let's just put one more little piece there and here that didn't go there. Let's see. Oh, I'm looking for the text. I had a text. Waiting for a phone call from my insurance. I have one car. I drive. Has to have collision on it because it's you know, it's financed, and it went up to $194 a month, and I'm like, something's got to be wrong. So I called them, and of course I still haven't got them. They still haven't gotten back to me about it. Okay, so then we're going to add some pieces of plastic bag. And you can probably use white or whatever you want, but I think this sort of gives the image that it's like dried flowers or dried leaves, or I don't know, but it looked good when she did it. So I don't have very many of this color. Mine are usually gray because these will also stick to you. These will help the paper stick together. Okay. Now we're going to take and put some of our dried spice or whatever you want to put on there. On this one I use the Stays On brown. I think it's timber brown because I didn't think black would be good. So now we're going to take our crunched up paper here, and if you have tissue paper, that has a shiny side, you need the shiny side to go down. I don't think mine does. Okay, so I'm going to just lay that on top. We should have cut it down a little bit, and then we're going to iron. Oh, that came out very globby. And my tissue paper got a hole in it. I haven't done this. I tried it on napkins, and it worked okay, but not all that great. Let me get these pins out of the way. Oh. See, I think that these are just too much. The wax. Yeah, it's spreading all over the place. But it does look homemade-ish, handmade-ish. Okay, getting this wax everywhere. Let me get a napkin and try to absorb this that's on my mat here. So there we go. Now that's white. So if you wanted to, let me trim this away a bit. Okay. Let's do it on this side also. So I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but I can. You see here where the little plastic bag is showing through, and this kind of looks like a flower in a sense. Like oh, I forgot to put the other ones in. Darn it! I wanted to put these green leaves in. Huh? I doubt that this will come up. No, it won't. All right, so. Now on the back side, it's just plain paper. And then what she did was she took her tear ruler. Probably should have got my mat, because I don't know if this is straight or not. Mat to straighten it up. But I'll just try and do what I can. And not have it upside down. Okay. I'm going to get, I could have got my T ruler out, but I'm going to use this as my guide. Let me do it this way. If I do this and bring this line across, then I know that, whoops, that it's going straight, because we know this edge is straight, I think. Not really. That's pretty straight. I'm just going to fold it in half like this. So, to rip it that much. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to do it the way I do it. That's just too hard. I just want to make sure that it's rather straight. Because it is handmade paper, right? Rip. That's probably not even straight at all, is it? Oh, it's not bad. It just looks crooked. So now, if I want, I can put a little ink on it. Let me turn this iron off. I know I'll end up burning myself. There's that brush. Oh, this is brand new. And then the wrinkles, this brings out the texture. Okay, I guess that's good. So what I would do in this, I would that ripped the paper there, tissue. I would use crayon because the wax from the wax seal stuff is a little too intense. It's a little too thick. And so let's see, let's just make this an envelope. Something made from it. Okay. And then this one needs to go over a little bit more. Pays to start with the straight edge. All right, that's not too bad. I can live with it. All right, and then we'll bring this down like so. So we're going to cut out this section. We'll get glued down to that. Now I need to cut You don't have to have all these, but I kind of like to have that. And I think I'm just going to leave it raggedy on this edge. Ink around it. Definition here. This I can put in the little spring journal. Okay. And Kathy asked what glue's in here. It is the Barely Arts. The reason I have it in here now is because I broke the tip off of the original container. I don't remember what I did. Anyway, it's broke. So I put it in this little bottle. And I wrote Barely Arts on it, but it came off right away. Can't write on plastic. I have to put a tape around it or something. And, whoops, I didn't need to go up that far. With my glue. Okay. This is kind of flimsy. I should have got my book out. Too wide there. Okay, so let's see. I was thinking I don't know why I'm having all this stuff, this mat and everything. I can get rid of it. It's so heavy. All right. I wonder if I should put a little tab or something on here. Wish I had paper that color. I'm just looking at my scraps real quick and see if I see something that... This flower looks cute. I'm sorry, I'm thinking because I have this, but I don't think, oh, I have it locked. I'm just wondering how, if I could get a flower. Yeah, I want the pink one. I think I'm going to do that. Whoops. This is kind of wide to hold on to it. All right. So what I'm going to do is glue these together. No, I did that upside down. Well, that doesn't look too bad. Okay. do this. I haven't done this, I don't think, ever. So just put that one on that side. I should have inked it. In the comments, there was some nice tips about using this, which was doing it with vellum, and then you can put something inside. Because remember, I was trying to do the cat. Or like this one here, if I had punched a piece of vellum, then I could have put a flower like inside that. Would have been cute. Okay. So then I'm going to punch a hole in it. Is that the big one or the little one? I think it's big. I hope. I have a hard time punching the little ones. I wasn't quite dead on, I don't think. I'm sorry, I have to get this straight on. If I don't, it won't work right. Let's see, I didn't get that. There we go. Okay, so that will be cute for a tie. And I was going to look in this book and see if there was something that I could put on the front of this. Just maybe a flower or something. Oh, that teacup is cute. It is till you get it over there. It doesn't, it's not cute. All right. This book doesn't really have individual flowers in it, I don't think. It's mostly little journal card things from Tim Holtz. Those are all photos, so skip over that. Oh, here's a little heart. This, I don't really think I want that heart. As nope. I like this. I'll leave that out for a second. I really love these chairs, and I think these were from Hobby Lobby in the paper craft, but I can't. Yeah, I can't do that. I could have done that and slid that down inside of there. Would have been cute. have to wait and do that another time. Probably running out of time because I'm not finding something quick enough. Now we're getting into the more, what do you call it, words in that. I could use words. Let's see if this will. Why can't I find something that I want there? Butterfly's got orange on it, so I don't want that. Well, it's so funny how you think you have so much stuff and then you don't. I shouldn't have put that on there. Now I'm regretting that. But I thought that would work. I'm just going to look really quick in my flowers. In my little basket right here. I have a bird. There's a sticker there. I really need to cover up this where I messed up. Actually, I think I kind of like the bird. Let's see. I kind of like him. If I put it here, and it's like sitting up on this thing, as long as he's below that. And let's see, maybe put that down there and get my glue stick. I gotta get all the boho off of it. Okay, let's put a little ink on him. Okay, put this down here. This is the part I don't like, is this little tag thingy. the way it's hooked on. I mean, it's great because you don't lose it, but whoop, dryer's done. Okay. So I like that. I could probably find a word to put up here. Oh, I need to put the tie. I like crazy crinkling everything. All right. And then I would need to get a journal card to put inside here, which I probably won't do right now. I'll do it when I add it into the journal. Come on. Keep going all around it. I don't understand why it's just going right through it. Come on. All right. A little tea dye there. I may have to retie it so it's going different, or change it from crinkly to plain. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that. My hands just don't tie anymore like they used to. Alright, that looks a little better. Alright guys, so that's our handmade paper turned into a little envelope. And I think it'll look cute in a journal. It's probably too big. Yeah, 6 inches, so it's going to have to go in this way, which I do that all the time. Or I can just maybe clip it in or something. So, we'll figure it out, though. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, you know, figuring out or seeing how I did this with the freezer paper. I think it's wonderful. I'm going to buy a set of crayons, and now they have the crayons with different skin color tones, and those would be great because they're all like art colors, like they look like vintage photo or whatever, so those would kind of look good in the background. But I do like where you can make it look like a flower blooming. Let me see, I did another one. Oh, here. This one I did before. I did this before I did this video. This one I didn't like because I stamped it with the oxide and I sprayed it with spray starch, which is like this stuff. So I just put some of this in my spray bottle, and I didn't add any coffee or anything to it or water, and this is just 2 layers. So this is 1 napkin, and I think I pulled a couple layers apart. I think it's 1 napkin one napkin, and the top is the tissue paper. I had more napkins on it, but they wouldn't go together. They wouldn't glue together. But this 2 napkins worked great. And so, see how this is just barely, you can barely see it through. Not like on the freezer paper one. This one is very vivid looking. And I don't know why that is, but that's the way it worked. But see, I wouldn't use the oxide inks, you know, the water-based ink, to stamp in the background. I can't even really see the leaves on this one. Oh, here. There's a little flower there. Yeah, there's some leaves. Yeah, there's one there. You just have to, they're just, you know, vague. Okay, well, anyway, so you could do this with, also with napkin, put 2 layers, 1 napkin and 1 tissue paper. You could use colored tissue paper, maybe. I don't know how it would work. So, anyway, if you're in a pinch and you need to have some handmade paper, otherwise, is it worth it? I don't know. Maybe just be better to go buy a bunch on Amazon or something. But it's still fun craft. You know, I love making these new things. And you can go over and see Chasing Paper. She, her video is completely organized. I mean, obviously she's probably like a teacher because she's got it so down pat. But that's not the way I do things. So, all right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day and what's left of it. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.